The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
Somebody with long nails don't need no pick for that.
No.
You
You play?
Nope.
No?
I feel like I could, though. I used to play the violin when I was younger, like in middle school.
Yeah?
I played the violin.
Cool. Self-taught or you?
No, I was in the orchestra.
Okay. Well, what happened? Why you stop?
I don't know, life. You never know why you stop anything.
That's facts, you know.
You
Some things just kind of fade.
one day look up and it's not
you
even
doing something
there
else.
anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. I used to take piano lessons, and I wish I would have continued with that.
I wish I would have continued, because now that I look at all the people coming out with violins and doing, I'm like,
it's not
dang,
corny.
that could have
It's
been
not
me.
corny no more, is it?
It ain't corny no more.
Right. You ain't want to be seen with a violin, but now.
Okay.
Right. What's up, dude? All right. Nah, we good. We just going into a natural flow. What's up, y'all? It's your boy G-Wade Podcast. Kicking it with my man Deacon Dirty on the Thinking Out Loud Network, thinkingoutloudnetwork.com. And guess who walked into the building? That's right, pun intended.
Walk.
Miss Day is in the house. What's happening?
What's good?
Oh, man, I'm chilling. What's good with you?
Oh, you know what?
I mean, outside of you beefing with,
My cell phone.
cell phones, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? iPhones, they can count their days.
You know what? All you iPhonies out there, I'm just saying.
They better count their days. I need a new phone. Somebody come out with a new phone. I'm not doing no Android, though.
Why? Well, hold on. First of all, don't be hating. You know what I'm saying?
Androids are not it. They don't even feel the same in your hand.
You have the Hatfields and you have the McCoys. You know what I'm saying? You got the Bloods and you have the Crips. You got the Droids and you have iPhones. You got to pick a side. Pick a side. What set you claiming?
Right now, I'm on iPhone. They just making me mad right now because they be freezing a little too much.
You can get jumped out
they
anytime. Come on over here.
Listen, they prepping for that new phone that's coming.
Right. Listen, if you with the executive producer dancing all up in your videos, you know what I'm saying? Come to Android. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
That's what's up. What is good, man? We saw each other about a week ago or so, too. Something like that. You was up here at WadeWorksStudios, and now you're back on the G-Wade Podcast. I appreciate you coming back through. Left. You know what I mean? But like I said, we very conversational around here. Not so much all that. Tell us about your music. Saved but not soft, and yeah, I do my homework and all that. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna go back a little bit. We're gonna start in Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm familiar. I'm somewhat familiar with Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm more familiar with, of course, Philly.
Oh yeah, and, everybody knows Philly.
Yeah, I used to be up in Philly on a regular, and in Lancaster. Recorded a whole album up there in Lancaster.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I don't know nothing about no Philly. No. I know back when I was in high school, I had applied for a scholarship there for track for Cheney.
Oh, that's what's up.
Cheney, I think ain't Cheney there? Around there?
Hey, I'm just going off of your words.
I know
you
somebody knows.
Like, yeah, of course it is.
I don't know exactly where in Philly, but I know it's in Philly.
So you used to run track?
Yeah.
That's what's up. You fast.
I don't know.
You just
probably
ran.
Not no more.
She chooses not to run. So let's back up a little bit before we get to track. Let's talk about Erie. Growing up in Erie, Pennsylvania, because that's not a city that you hear people talk about regularly.
It's not a city that you hear, but
it's like a small town, isn't it?
We have a lot of talent there.
Okay, who came out of Erie? Who's out of Erie?
Shoot, I don't know. What's that football player
outside of
name?
Miss Day?
He played for the Colts. What's his name?
Man,
something Saunders.
Dion?
No, what's his name? I forget his name, but he know who I'm talking about. Whoever. No, not him. I'm saying whoever watching. They know who he is. They know what I'm talking about. He played for the Colts. I
don't even know.
His last name is Sanders. Who? Reggie? No, I don't know his name, but we're gonna find that information out. We're gonna come back to you.
Right. Google.
But we know his last name is Sanders, and he played for the Colts. I believe. Ain't the Colts red and blue or white and blue?
No, they're like black and purple, like a purple kind of.
What's the red and blue?
Red and blue.
I mean blue and white. Dang, you know
the blue
I don't
and
play
white
football.
Is the yeah. Well, I'm not
blue
a big
and
sports
white
guy,
is
so
cold.
I gotta be
you
like.
You ain't no sports either.
No, I gotta Google it.
I don't get down with sports. I just know. I know that he came from Erie just because I dated his nephew.
Okay.
So I know, and he was pretty popular.
Okay.
He was right,
Right.
But we had up and coming rappers. I forget his name. Leo. Bob Sanders.
Bob Sanders.
Go.
So you gotta get Google on
you
point.
gotta get Google. But yeah, we had an up and comer, very popular. He was on his way, be a Leo, but then he unfortunately got killed.
Oh wow.
So I mean, we got a lot of talent. I think because it's just so small that people are afraid to move on from there.
Really?
Because it's like a trap.
Really?
If you graduate and you stay,
and you still in Erie, you're not leaving.
It's a wrap for you.
Really?
And it's so ghetto.
Now that's something I've never heard about Erie, Pennsylvania.
It's ghetto.
Really? What part? North side or west side?
They all ghetto. The only part that's not ghetto is probably like North Creek or shoot, I don't even know what it's called. Mill Creek. That's the only part, but that's where the white people at, and they prejudice. We ain't trying to go up there. But most people move out of the city; they move there just to have better opportunities, and just to get away from all the drama.
What's the business? Like here you have Coca-Cola's here,
Smith's, I believe, Smith hot dogs. Y'all know about them Smith hot dogs? Them hot dogs that you bite and it just pop in your mouth. It'd be like,
never heard of those.
Them some good hot dogs. Y'all gotta learn about Smith hot dogs.
But never Smith.
No, Smith. See,
Oscar
Nathan's
Mayer
is down here, but y'all gotta get on them Smith hot dogs, okay? And they're so official to the point where you can get them in the packs where they're already connected still.
Ah, wow. So you cut them yourself. They like
you know how you ever see on a cartoon where they got the rings
that
break them apart? Yeah, they like that.
That's weird.
They pop in your mouth.
I guess you got to get used to that because I don't know how. It's been a long time since I had a hot dog, so I don't know.
You don't like barbecue hot dogs?
I do, but it's just been so long since I've had one.
Oh, you ain't had a barbecue this year?
Yeah, I've had barbecue, but not the hot dogs.
Oh, you got to eat a hot dog.
Yeah, I got to get my mind wrapped back around eating them.
Why? Because you heard the bad stuff about them.
Well, I don't know if it's bad. I just know that it's everything else
that they don't want. They put in a hot dog. Yeah, it's so horrible. But you know what?
Like,
they're
I don't want
so
the
good.
beak. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the toenails in this joint.
They grind up the toenails, put it right on in
nice
there.
And mushy. Yeah, man. Nah.
Yeah. So,
but is it a big Amish population there? I know it is in Lancaster, but is it in Erie also or no?
No, you see some people. It's them the people with the hats and stuff. They look like penguins.
They wear
I said penguins.
The men still wear like the cutie curls on the side thing. Yeah.
Yeah, them Amish people. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They look like they
ride
straight
horses.
From
They don't drive them.
Yeah. straight off the Thanksgiving table.
That is too funny. Shout out to all the Amish people.
Hey, no,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean.
But no, you see a couple, but more so, Erie was known for a vacation spot for like the lake and everything.
Okay.
A lot of people used to go down there, like a lot of elders used to go down there and go by the bayfront and go fishing and things like that. It used to be like that. It used to be so peaceful.
Right.
I remember when I was younger, we used to be able to, and I always say this, I just remember always falling asleep with the door wide open and never having to worry about anybody coming in to get you, nobody coming in to rob you, any of that. Sleep the whole night with the door open on the couch, unlocked, all of that.
Those were the days.
But as I got older, woo, child. It changed.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, had your dogs, cats.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. And it just got so bad. Of course, everywhere gangs form and East, West, all that. All that drama-filled stuff. So it got bad. I mean, me growing up, I fought a lot.
You fought a lot?
I was a fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, why you fighting?
I had no choice but to fight. It was either
because you
lay down or you gonna stand up and fight.
Because of what because I'm saying that because
it was.
You're like, you think you white.
Yeah, you think you all that.
You
think you the flyest.
I would like to say I used to get that too, but I didn't used to get that.
It was a lot of that. And then also like, I was a lover. I was really a lover.
What does that mean?
I
like
did not,
sweet, cool with everybody?
I was sweet. I would give my last. But
it didn't matter. That don't matter.
I just remember being bullied.
What grade were you in?
I had to be around like 5th grade.
5th grade? Okay.
4th or 4th. And I just remember always running home from the same girl.
Wow.
And then I would get to the house
She
and
was
like,
jealous in the mud.
She was, I believe.
We don't know that
the
when you're in the
crazy
fifth
part
grade,
about
though.
is we ended up being friends later on.
Right. See, that's.
And,
Do you ever ask her, hey, why you used to bully me?
No, but see, it took me to go there.
Okay.
You know, to figure out who I really was. You know, and so basically, like, you know, I would run home. My sister used to be like, you better not come back in this house or I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Right.
And if you run from her again, then you're gonna have to stand out there and fight me and her.
That's crazy.
So, you know, eventually I stopped running. I was like, shoot, I ain't trying to get that
from
whooping.
there and from there.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get that whooping. So I'm going to just have to beat you real quick.
Right.
And so, yeah.
So that one day.
That was the beginning. And then
She was like, we can be cool now.
Yeah, and then from there, I was on a rampage. I was like, I figured out who I was.
Right, I got you.
Like, I figured I had them hands.
So
I was like, okay.
You found the biggest one on the yard, knocked them out, and said, okay,
No,
I'll take everybody.
Picker.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't a picker. And honestly, it took me a while to even get to the point of fighting you.
Okay.
You had to keep picking
Right.
for me to even bust you up.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, okay,
I
I'm
haven't
going
heard
to keep
that
giving
in
you
a long
chances.
time. Bust you up.
Yeah.
Wow, that used to be the saying back in the day. Y'all gonna bust you up. That's funny.
But it's like, you know, I just was never a picker. I was like more so like, you know, I just gave people the benefit of the doubt. But it was like, you know, either you had to fight or you get beat.
Yeah.
Like
fight or flight.
Yep, that's right. And so I was like, you know, I'm tired of running. I don't want to run no more. And I'm tired of people picking on me because I'm the light-skinned girl.
Right.
And I got the white mama. So now they think, oh, I ain't got no gangster in my blood, you know. But little do they know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring it.
So, but I mean.
I was going to ask you, were you mixed? But
yeah, I'm mixed.
Okay.
My mama white, my daddy black.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So that's in elementary. Then you went to middle school, high school. When did you start realizing you can run? Was it because you used to run, get chased by that girl all the time? You know, I'm pretty fast. You know what I'm saying?
They always told me I was built like a runner.
Okay.
You know, you can always tell when somebody's built like a runner. Like, and so when I got in high school, so I merged. So I did 8th and 9th together. Okay. And then when I got to 10th grade.
What do you mean, at the same time?
Yeah, I did 8th and 9th together.
Oh, you smart.
Sort of, kind of, a little bit. I don't know if I'm that smart now.
All right. What your IQ is?
I really like to think that just, you know, maybe I might be a little smart, but I think Erie School District is trash.
Wow.
So let's just put that out there. They are very trash. I didn't learn from them. That's for sure.
That's funny.
But yeah, so basically when I got to 10th grade, the coach there, I knew him through the family. Okay. And so he was like, come run. And I was like, all right, shoot. He was trying to keep me out of trouble because, you know, I was on probation and all types of stuff in high school.
What you out here doing, jacking?
I told you I was a fighter and I was bad.
Wow. No, let's unpack that for a second. So you bad. What kind of bad? Are you Michael Jackson bad? Or you, you know what I'm saying? Are you out here, you know, give me those Nikes, you know what I'm saying? Give me those Air Force
I wasn't
Ones,
bad
homie.
like that. I was the type of bad child that, like, just was not, I just was rebellious. Okay. And I just didn't like to take orders from people. And, you know, getting in a lot of fights.
Just being in a lot of resentment and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so like it kind of like gave me that, I don't know, it did something
put that battery
to me.
In your back.
Yeah, and so like, yeah, so one of the reasons why I got in track was to try to like, he was like, it would keep you out of trouble and all of this stuff. Because I was on probation and my probation officer at the time, he was like, I'm really not trying to lock you up and all of this stuff.
Wait, I didn't ask you, what were you on probation for?
You know, for real, to be honest with you, I don't even remember. I was on probation for three times.
So
and
you did that
don't
much dirt.
remember why.
Like, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
think it was more so fighting and just, I was a good student in school, but I ain't like teachers. I felt like they were disrespectful, so it was like, you're not gonna disrespect me and think you about to get away with it because my mama ain't here. I'm gonna disrespect you back. But I did I got A's and B's.
Did you do it like a Kevin Hart when his mother gave him permission to go to school and
That was probbe something I did do.
You did. You probably did it, didn't you?
Yeah, and but a lot of teachers up in Erie, they're very they don't care. They don't care about whether or not you make it or you don't.
Right.
Like, I had this one teacher, she would prop her feet up all the time on the desk and put her little red lipstick on like she was the stuff.
Wow.
And it was like, lady, you supposed to be standing up here teaching us, and you over there putting on lipstick.
She on Instagram.
I just could not for the life of me just never understood why your lipstick was so more important than teaching these students.
Wow.
So we would just all sit in the class. Sometimes there would be fights, and she would just stand there. She wouldn't care. You could see blood, and she would not get up out that seat.
So
she
she
would
collecting
call,
a check.
Yep. She would call the principal. The principal would take forever to get down there. And it was like, it was just like, they don't really care. They don't care. They think we're just a bunch of ghetto, kids from the hood that just ain't got no home training. So, do whatever.
Right.
But fortunately for me, like, I had people in my ear, like, the counselor.
Okay.
My probation officer, track coach. I even played basketball for the same coach that I played in elementary school.
Okay.
So he came over to my high school. And
hoop dreams
and I
and
had
everything.
his wife as a teacher back in elementary
Gotcha.
school. So it was just like, fortunately for me, I feel like God kind of like really just saved me from a lot of things that I could have gotten into. And so I had all these different people in my ear telling me good things. And although I was rebellious, like, I still kept it in the back of my mind. Like, by like 11th grade, I was like, all right, it's time to straighten up. Like, I'm trying to be on this good path. Like, I don't want to be, I don't want to be like
Still
my
on papers.
family.
Yeah.
I want to.
How many brothers? You got brothers and sisters, or just?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have four. I have four. I have two sisters and two brothers on my mom's side.
Okay.
So my mom, she had all of her kids taken except for me.
Okay. So 7 of y'all total.
5.
5 total. Gotcha.
Two
Okay.
sisters, 2 brothers.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. 2.
And and then there was me. I was the youngest and the only one with a different dad.
Okay.
So, yeah. So
Now, did they have black fathers also?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all black. They're well, mixed. Black.
Right.
But
they say you got one drop of black in you.
yeah,
you're black.
yes, you black. But so she got all her kids taken, but I was the only one. She got me taken for a little while. Well, she gave me up, but yeah, so it was just like, I didn't want to be, none of my siblings graduated. None of them have college education.
Right.
I don't consider, I look at a GED and I be like, okay, that's what's up. At least you got something. But a diploma to me is so much more.
Right.
So I didn't want to be like and it took them to hit their late 20s to get that. And it was
wow.
I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
My mom, she dropped out of school early.
Is she still in Erie?
Yeah.
Okay.
She dropped out of school probably like around the 9th grade. I think 9th grade is the highest grade level she ever got. So it's like, I ain't trying to be like that,
Right.
So I just always kept in the back of my mind, and I watched her struggle, and I was like, what? I want to be better than this. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm trying to get somewhere. So I just like, on 11th grade, I just straightened up. I was like, I'm not going to hang around certain people. I'm just going to do what I got to do to get up out of here. Because as soon as I hit 12th grade, after that, I'm gone. Okay, I'm never turning back.
Right, because of course, it's the people you hang around. That always.
And that's really what it was. I had a lot of people who would. One of the reasons why I got into a lot of fights is because people would be like, come get me. Oh, I need you to come. We about to go ride down on her real quick. Blah, blah, blah. It was like, it wasn't really even my drama half the time, but I'm a ride for my friends. Right. So, I mean. Yeah, that's basically where a lot of the fights came from. Or it would be like a girl who felt like, oh, I'm the top fighter in the city, so I want to fight you now to see if I can beat you. That's just really how it was. It was like all about who can fight the best. And it was stupid to me.
Okay.
It was really stupid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was really dumb.
So you graduate high school.
I did. I graduated.
Oh, you ran
with
track
honors.
first, you said, right?
Yeah, I ran track and I played basketball.
And you played.
So I met my best friend. And we made a deal. We was like, okay, you run track with me. And she was like, you play basketball. She was a basketball player. Okay. So I was like, man, I ain't trying to play no basketball. I like my nails being done. I ain't trying to be stubbing my nails. But,
that's funny.
yeah, so we made a pack and we ended up playing both sports. So
Were you good?
Yeah, we kind of
at basketball.
I mean, I was too scary. Like I was too scared to get elbowed.
Oh, gotcha.
I ain't want nobody elbowing me.
People scared of you.
No, I was just like, I don't want nobody sweat all over me. No, I ain't with that. So, but I still did it because she wanted me to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we ended up like just staying out of drama, just focusing.
Well, that's
like,
what those, excuse me, those extracurricular activities do. They keep you out of.
You was so tired. You ain't have no time to even go out there and try to fight nothing.
Like, you got this.
You got this. Yeah. I'm tired. I just came from practice running them hills. I'm good. Okay. But
and so you graduate and decide to load up the Lincoln and move out of Erie, or you stuck around a little while?
So I graduated, did modeling, started modeling for a little.
Erie.
Yeah. Well, I was going back and forth to Rochester, New York.
Okay.
And then I moved to Cleveland for a little while.
Really? Okay, that's what's up.
Did a little bit of college out there. But before that, I went to Barron. I was in college at Barron.
Where's that?
Which is Penn State.
Okay.
So it's in Erie. It's like
okay.
a little, not really in Erie. They don't call it Erie. I forget what they call it there, but whatever. Mm-hmm. It's another little part of the city or
gotcha.
whatever. But
what'd you
went
major
there,
in?
Psychology, because they didn't have social work. So
now, what's the difference, psychology and social?
They're really, well, I think social work is more geared toward like
your overall well-being type of thing, like your
and psychology is more mental.
Gotcha. Right.
So, I went there, did that for a little while, but then it's so funny, right? I had caught the H1N1 when it first came up, which was swine flu.
Over here a little bit. Oh, you don't got it now, though.
No,
you good? Okay.
I'm good.
Cool.
But swine flu,
wow.
when I was one of the first people in Erie.
How do you get swine flu? Is that a mosquito bite? Is that from the mosquito?
Through the pigs. I believe it was from pigs or mosquitoes. Yeah, it was
mosquitoes. Yeah.
Oh, it came from a mosquito biting a pig.
Pigs or something?
I don't know,
That's
something
crazy.
like that. Swine.
But I remember that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and people think COVID bad. Swine flu. COVID ain't got nothing on swine flu. Listen, I've experienced both of them.
Wow.
Okay, and the swine flu had me on my deathbed.
Really?
I felt like I was about to die.
What was the indication that you knew you had it? Like, what came over you?
I was doing my friend. Well, first of all, we was partying. You know, you go to college parties. I was doing my friend's hair, and then next thing you know, I was like, oh, I just got lightheaded, started seeing triple, double,
and y'all
quadruple.
wasn't in there,
and I'm like,
puffing a lie or nothing.
No, we wasn't smoking weed. And so I'm like, yo, I'm about to faint. I'm like, but I'm trying to get her hair done. So like, I managed to do her hair. I laid down. I was sweating. I was like, it just hit you out of nowhere. Wow. It didn't even creep up on you. Like Corona crept up on me. It was like a little scratch in my throat, little can't breathe here and there, but it crept up on you. Like,
so with Corona, you felt like you couldn't breathe type of thing was happening?
A little bit.
Really?
You know, but swine flu, that's the devil. So I went to the nurse on campus, and she's like, oh, you got the H1N1. You got to go.
Wow.
She kicked me off the school premises. I was down for like two weeks or maybe even a little bit more, and I could not move out my bed.
Wow. What was the cure? Did they give you something?
It's just like the flu, let it run its course.
See, that's the same thing they're saying about COVID. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, it's all the same stuff. Yeah. But I feel like Corona, she's more like a severe cold.
Really? Well, I don't know. That's a real severe cold for people like dying from it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it only kills you if you already have previous
like some
health conditions like asthma, stuff like that. But I mean, swine flu killed a lot of people too.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die for sure.
Yeah.
I was scared for my life. I was on my deathbed like, I love you.
Like, Jesus, you is real.
No, for real. I was like, God, please save me.
If you
I
a real
couldn't
God.
move. I was not eating. I didn't even, every time I drank something, I just throw it back up.
Yeah.
It was just horrible.
Well, you're the first person I've ever heard say they had it. Not Corona, but
swine flu.
Swine, yeah.
It's real. I had that, and I would never forget it. It was the worst sickness. I've had the flu. It was the worst sickness I've ever experienced.
And this is all while you were in college. This was when you were in college. You said. Yeah.
So, Yeah, but I went to Penn State. It was not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think school is my thing.
I tried. I was like,
I don't
this
think I'm a
college thing ain't
school
for me.
person. I think I'm more of like supposed to be in like the entertainment business or something.
Not supposed to be, like you are in.
I am,
Yeah.
but I know that's my calling. Like I've always been told that ever since I was younger. Like, oh, you gonna be a model, or you gonna be an actress because you got a big personality.
Right.
Like music was never mentioned. Well, by my mom it was. She was like, well, you know your dad sing, you might can.
Your father sings?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
So, but yeah.
Is he in Erie too?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that guy.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what's up, but I feel you.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up the same way. Didn't
I don't know.
mine.
I only know his name.
I didn't meet him till later. You know what I'm saying?
I only know his name, so.
Gotcha.
You know.
Well, I'm telling you, I did my Googles and I was doing a lot of stuff, and I located him. So.
You located him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I located him too. I don't want to know him.
Really? Why?
No.
I don't know. I think that helps to bring a little bit of.
I think
he might not have to teach you how to ride a bike now.
But I feel like I just feel like that chapter is closed. Like,
yeah.
I feel like I'm a grown woman now.
Right.
I don't need to know you because I feel like it would just be opening up more things that don't need to be open. So those things are fine closed. I'm fine with those. Like, I'm cool. I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up.
I feel you.
That's fine.
We're going to find Earl, though. What's his name? Harold.
He already found. He lurking somewhere.
Okay. In Erie.
He be trying to be on my social media.
Okay,
getting clout, you know.
Really, he do for real, though? Are you saying that, or you just...
No, I'm being for real.
You mean hitting up your stories and all that?
Yeah. I'm
well, maybe
so
trying
serious. No, there's no trying. Because why? You got to see me blossoming for you to reach out. You just want a piece of the pie.
Issues, like, you know.
Nah, he want a piece of the pie. He ain't getting none.
Oh, you ain't got to cut him a check.
Nah, he ain't getting no pie, no nothing, no check, no nothing.
No icing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Okay. I feel you.
He left my mama high and dry. We Gucci.
Say less.
I ain't mad at him, though.
That's what's up. The main thing is you good, though.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm happy he doing well.
Right. Well, see, then he won't need a check if he doing well.
Well, whatever well means in his
world.
Yeah, in his world. He good.
Yeah, okay.
Good
so now you swine flu, H1N1.
H1N1.
When do you leave and come? You said you went to Cleveland for a while.
Yeah, I went to Cleveland for a little while, transferred to schools there.
Okay.
And then...
What made you go to Cleveland? Is that family there too?
I had a boyfriend at the time. He lived up there.
Hey,
so
listen, y'all got to start relocating for these dudes.
Yeah. Well, I kind of knew some people up there,
if you don't know nobody there.
I had family up there, but I really didn't talk to my family. So it was like, I had a little bit of family up there, but, you know, we weren't really that close. So I moved up there and then came back, stayed for a little while, helped my mom.
Right.
And then I moved to Pittsburgh where my best friend was in her dorm. She went to college. Listen, I wasn't even supposed to be in there, but I was in there. We was in there. Okay, I lived in her dorm with her. And went to Pittsburgh, never left.
Oh, that's what's up.
Never turned back.
I like Pittsburgh. I only been there once, but I like Pittsburgh.
It was a struggle.
Really?
It was. It was really a struggle. Like, just being by yourself, growing up, and just
How old
trying
were you?
to. I was like 19.
19, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to grow up and be a woman, and I was like, "Ooh, this is tough.
Womanhood is hard."
I don't know.
I don't like this adulting.
No, for real. I was like, "Ooh, adulting is so ghetto."
Right. It ain't for me.
It really is. Like, but
that's funny.
I mean, I ended up getting my CNA license.
Okay,
and just
what's that?
Certified nursing assistant.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And then I just started working. Had a good job.
Okay.
And I was good.
In the health field. Mm-hmm. All right, that's what's up. And so now in Pennsylvania, you was there for a while. Then you decided. At what point did you pack up and come to Atlanta?
When I met my husband.
Okay, you met him where?
In Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yeah, I met him in Pittsburgh. So then he had to relocate down here.
Okay, so but that's a different relocation. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times,
yeah, that's severe.
But that's a relocation because now you go moving with your husband versus a lot of females like, well, I came here because I met a guy. Like, see, and now you ain't with him. He moved on with his world.
I wasn't going anywhere unless we were married.
Gotcha.
And he
that's
agreed
what I'm saying.
He wasn't taking nobody that wasn't his wife anyway.
Like, you gonna get in this suitcase? You gonna have to put a ring on it.
I was like, because you know what? Because I was always taught to never let a man take care of you, to always do for yourself, because the moment that he gets mad at you, the moment that he gets angry with you, he can snatch everything from you. But if it's yours, he can't take what is yours.
True that.
So,
but you know what? You know, a lot of guys will say that same thing, vice versa. Like, dude, don't ever move in with no female, because the moment she get mad, pack yo ish.
But it's not even that. If you gonna move in with somebody, make sure that you have the means to move out in the event that something goes wrong.
No, that's true.
Or you have a plan B, because really, honestly, when you're in a relationship, it's really nothing that is holding you guys together.
That's true.
Not even a baby can hold y'all together.
Absolutely.
So I would just always say, like, have your plan B, have your, you know, a lot of women, they sink into relationships and they get with these men, and then the men are, it sounds good taking care of them and woo, 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 but then they forget to take care of themselves and have a plan B, because I've seen a lot of women just stay with men just because they don't have no escape. They can't, where they gonna go?
Yeah.
And then a lot of times, like some men, not all men, but they will take you away from your family just so they can have you by yourself, like, to control you.
Yeah.
And I've experienced that. Yes, I've experienced that. You know, I was in an abusive relationship, you know, for 4 years. Like, nobody knew I was going through what I was going through.
Erie.
In Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh, okay.
So, like, before I met my husband, like, nobody knew what I was going through. Even though I had my jobs and I was able to take care of myself, even then that was still hard to leave. Okay. Like, because it's like, once you know somebody and that's all you know,
you're comfortable, you're secure,
you become complacent, and you just want to just be like, okay, I ain't trying to get to know nobody else. Like, this is it for me.
And he's probably convinced you in ways that you ain't gonna be able to do it without
ain't
me.
Nobody gonna want you. Yeah,
like, you wanted me,
they
so
do that.
Duh. If you wanted me, clearly somebody wants me.
Yeah.
I don't know why women think that way. If the man who's telling you nobody wants you wanted you, somebody
it's more than
you.
one person out here for you, okay?
That's
not just the first person, the second or the third. Like, there's a whole bunch of people out here who will
plenty of fish in the sea.
There's plenty. Right. I like to say there's plenty of fish in the sea, but that one right there is mine.
That's what's up. So y'all marry in Pittsburgh, or you meet in Pittsburgh, marry, and then you move to Atlanta. How long you been here now? How long has it been?
3 years.
Oh, not long at all.
Dang. That's been 3 years for real. I feel like it only been a year.
Cause you're military, right? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, y'all, I be losing track of time.
I do too. That's why I have to hold these conversations regularly.
This is crazy. I ain't even know it was 3 years.
Well, you thought it was longer or shorter?
Shorter.
Really?
I thought it was like a year and a half. Oh boy, I need to get on my time stuff because this is crazy.
So 2017. 2017, yeah.
2020, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, that meant having fun, because they say time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, I think we've accomplished
and you're
a lot.
in the place to be. You with the right guy, the guy who's treating you like the queen. You know, doing what he's supposed to do. Dot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you ain't feeling no stress.
That's right.
I don't see stress.
You don't see stress?
I don't.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm good.
Oh, he said he's stressed.
He said
he tried to whisper real quick.
He said I be stressing him out.
That's too funny.
He said I be stressing him out.
You be stressing him out.
I be trying not to though.
Well, why you be stressing him out? That's
I don't know. You know what? He is a
matter of fact, I met y'all together.
Guy. It's the military.
Because you're structured.
Yeah,
I get that.
I don't got time for that.
Now, I'm not military, but I'm structured the same way. I like things to be like this.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I am a mess. He knew that when he met me. I'm a whole mess and a half.
Right. Now, when you say mess, you talking about mentally, emotionally, or you talking about when it comes to the house?
Mentally everywhere.
Like whose clothes are these on the bed?
I'm mentally everywhere. So, like, I'm so spontaneous and, like, just go with the flow.
Right.
He's more so, we gotta plan everything out. And I'm like, some things just don't need planned. You just let it happen. But he gotta plan everything. And it's like, no, we not trying to plan it. We don't want to plan it. Just go and see what happens. Like, not everything has to be planned.
No, I agree with that.
That's our biggest thing.
So that's the contention that happens between y'all. Like, spontaneous, planner.
Yes, that is.
But that's good though. That's the yin and yang. So he keeps you grounded with that though.
Yeah, he just uptight and I'm just be trying to loosen him up.
He like, baby, we said 8:00. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, we can be there at 8:30.
Well, what's wrong with 8:45? You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
It's over at 9. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and half the time that he be trying to have us on time, it never is on time because
you gotta start giving like an hour or two before. Like we got to be there at 5, and you got to be there till 7.
No, but that doesn't even work because when we get to the event or something like that, they haven't even started. They're late.
And then you mad.
So it's like, I'm like, you just rushed me for all of this and they ain't even ready? Like, nah.
Not in front of the people, babe. We can take this home. You know what I'm saying? That's too funny. But that's what's up, though. But here, 3 years. But when did the music kick in? Because I know you talked about violin for a moment when we were talking off air.
A year and a half ago.
Okay. About a year. So you just woke up one day and was like, you know what? I think I got bars.
No. See, what happened was my husband... He was a Christian. He is a Christian. Mm-hmm. And me, I was just getting to know God. Mm-hmm. I always knew. You know what I'm saying? No, I always knew God, and I always knew about faith. Right. But I never wanted to call myself anything. I just knew God.
Okay.
So it was like, then when I felt like I had a nervous breakdown. I had went with my friend. No, I was in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So when we met in Pittsburgh. But so I went to church where her got saved on Easter Sunday, 2015. Okay. And, that's when my journey became, and it's been off and on. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, when I met him, it was like, okay,
You met him at church?
In the mall.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in the club.
Not in the club. If I met him in the club, I would not take him serious.
Why? Christians can be in the club. 9 times out of 10,
will you come? No, it ain't even about him being a Christian. I didn't even really care about that. To be honest with you, like back when we met, I did not think that, being a Christian or having faith, it was not the first on my list.
Gotcha.
It was more so, are you going to treat me right? It was more so, are you going to love me through all my BS?
Right.
Like, it was more so that stuff. I was not thinking about, are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Hindu?
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's a religion. Is a Hindu a religion?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just said that, but
I don't know. But I think you might be right. I'm not sure.
I might be onto something. But I didn't care about that. Yeah. I didn't really care about that. He did.
Of course, it was important to him.
But it wasn't important to me because I really wasn't big on that stuff. Like, I prayed, but it wasn't like I was like in it, grounded in it, and it wasn't like a big thing for me. But then, we started going to church, and, I was like, okay, I could do this. It's not that bad.
Because this is after you gotten saved.
But I was never a person to go to church.
Right.
I feel like the church was not for me. The church was so judgmental. They look at you funny. Like, I ain't got time for all of that because I'd be the person to cuss somebody out in church.
Right.
Like, and that's just really how it was. No, not in the parking lot. In the church house. Because it's like, you disrespecting God by even judging me in his house. So you need to calm down. But that's really just how I was. Just being honest. Like, that was my attitude.
Right.
I mean, I changed a little bit. So... But I'm more level-headed now. But before, it was like, if you gonna judge me, we about to go neck to neck right now because I'm about to be pulling out skeletons that you don't even know you got. So, but we started going to church, and then he was telling me about his vision of how God wanted him to bring the gospel through music. And I'm like, well, shoot, that's already happening. Like, how we gonna do this? Like, they're doing gospel music. He's like, through hip hop though, and woo woo woo. So I'm like, all right, I support you on this. I never said I was gonna be an artist.
Were you doing music?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He didn't have no experience, no nothing. All he had was some connects.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So he got these connects and no experience, but I mean,
he had the drive though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. The ambition.
And he had God, most important.
Okay, yeah. So then we moved down to Atlanta, and that's when it all started unfolding. Some person came up to me and was like, I ain't gonna give him no name, because... But person came, no.
Tell me off.
No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. But the person came up to me and said that I was gonna be an artist and woo 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 woo, and I'm gonna be a singer, woo woo woo. Sang one track, didn't
Were
like
you singing
it.
before?
I sang before. I was in a group before.
Okay, really?
But
you left that
it
part
was
out.
like, yeah, I
What was
don't
the
really like to
group?
talk about it. It was not even.
Can I pull y'all up on YouTube?
No. We lasted for 2 seconds because they just couldn't get it together, and I was not with it. But yeah, so I sang on one track, and then I was like, I don't like it. It's not my thing. Like, singing is too hard. I can sing when I'm just lollygagging
Like
around the house or just not even trying, but it's not consistent enough for me. So it's like you hear it, but then it's like it goes away. Like my voice just like, I don't know. So then he wrote me an 8-bar. He was like, rap this like it's yours then.
Okay.
And he was like, well, first he asked me who my favorite rapper at the time was Cardi.
Okay.
You know, she's still one of my faves. You know, I can't listen to too much of her music, but you know, I still like her.
Right.
So he wrote me a rap. I rapped it. He was like, "Oh, you did pretty good." And I'm like, "Shoot, but I ain't about to be having people just write for me. Like, I want to at least write." And then I was sitting by the computer one day praying to God. I was like, "God, listen, if you want me to be in this music industry or be a rapper, I need you to drop some bars in me." And I literally said it just like that. I was talking to him like he was a homie. Like, and so he did just that. Like, I wrote 2 songs that night.
You remember the first 2 songs? What they were?
Yeah, but they're not out.
But do you remember?
Well, one was called Savage.
Okay.
Before Meg Thee Stallion came out with hers, but I sat on mine for like a whole year and a half before anything ever happened. And then Blessings was another one.
Okay.
Which my baby boy is on that. So
that's what's up.
yeah, I wrote that, and then I started writing freestyles. I started writing raps, and I was like, "Oh God, you for real, huh? You really trying to pull me in here, huh?"
Right.
And so yeah, that's what happened.
But how did you start moving around in the circuit here, in the CHH circuit here in Atlanta?
Well, it originally wasn't supposed to be CHH.
Okay.
I try to like not be in that whole clique gang, whatever, because I feel like. And this is something that I talked about on my race station. I'm going to just say this loud and clear. I feel like CHH is not really what everybody thinks it is. And meaning, CHH was built for the church. It wasn't built for outsiders. And that is how it came about. It was entertainment for the church. So I don't really consider myself a CHH artist. I am just an artist.
Right. You wasn't full.
Who happens to be a Christian. So I'm not a CHH artist because by definition, I would rather not do it in the church. I'd rather do it for the people outside the church who needs to be led to the church. I'm not here to entertain the church. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what, by definition, CHH is.
Okay.
So I'm more inspirational lane. And that doesn't mean that, oh my gosh, you know, I'm saying I'm not a Christian. No, I am a Christian. I know God. I know Jesus. I try to follow what the Bible say. I ain't gonna say I'm perfect at it because I'm definitely not.
Yeah, you sitting in a room full of
okay,
not so perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
So so I like to say that I'm in my own lane.
Okay. I
feel like CHH is in a box, and they box themselves in by putting a label on themselves. I'm not.
They have a few breakouts.
Yeah, I don't have no labels. I don't have no labels. I'm just Miss Day.
And matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. How did you come up? Where did the name Miss Day come from?
Well, my real name is Daquana. It's so ghetto. I don't know what my mama was thinking, but
Daquana.
Daquana.
D-A-Y Quana?
Yeah.
Okay. Q-U-A-N-N-A?
No, that's Daquana.
What I say?
You said N-N.
Just one
N.
Daquana. Q-U-A-N-A. Okay.
So
is it a blend between like this name and this name that she knew or something?
Miss Day, my childhood nickname was Day Day.
Okay.
Don't that sound like it's straight out the hood? I don't know what the heck they was thinking. So they went from giving me a whole ratchet name to a even more ghetto nickname. Like I was like, what is going on?
What will seal the deal with Daquana is what's your middle name?
Desiree.
Okay.
Yeah, they could have said
here.
Daquana
and
do something. Yeah, like Jessica or Jane.
Okay, I see what's happening
anything.
here.
Ashley,
Daquana.
even Ashley. I could have been I don't know, Ashley or Kate, something. Give me something to work with. I can't even put Daquana on my application.
What you do though? Clearly,
yeah,
right?
I had to, but it was so not cool.
That's
like,
funny. So they like this. They.
Then they always butchered my name. They always
That's what I'm saying.
Daquana.
Yeah. Uh huh.
You don't see that DAY day like, but yeah. So
that had to be rough in school.
I mean, no, not baby.
Well, if your teachers were black though.
The teachers were white.
So they wasn't messing it up.
They was messing it up. They was messing it up. Daquana, until I had to keep correcting them like day. But so I was given a nickname Day Day, and then as I got older, I was like, I'm not about to go by Day Day. Like that is not it. And then one day, just Day came about.
Okay.
And so, yeah, and just added Miss
Day.
Because everybody always say Miss Day.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, all right, that's just my name.
That works.
Miss Day.
I get it. Because I met y'all at the studio. I don't know what studio that was out in. Where was that? Conyers? Is that Conyers? Covington? What was that studio?
I don't
You were
know.
shooting your music video and the power went out.
Oh, really? I met you there?
Yeah.
See,
I was
got
there. Palmer
such a-
Williams was there because I was there for a photo
My
shoot.
memory ain't that good.
Well, that's why I was there.
I thought
for.
I met you at the C room.
Nah, I'm gonna come through later when
my
y'all do your
memory's
thing
so
there.
bad. It's probably from all that previous activity before I got saved.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Puff, pass. That's all I'm saying.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
If anybody tell you that marijuana does not mess up your memory, they are lying. It messes with your memory, honey. So if you don't want to be like me forgetting stuff that was just told to you 5 seconds ago,
You're like, huh?
don't smoke the weed.
Hey, listen, I am. I guess I can say I'm a proponent. I don't smoke, but I'm a proponent for medicinal purposes.
Yeah.
I get it. People suffer from certain things, and
Listen,
however
I
they
don't
do it
think-
makes it work.
Let me just say this, and some of these Christians probably gonna be mad at me, but I'm not against weed. I don't have no problem with weed. Hey, listen,
It's from the earth.
Weed is from the earth. God made the birds and the trees, but I'm not I quit based off of my God tapping me on my shoulder.
Right.
And I was using it as a crutch. I was using it to kind of like numb me from things that I had to deal with. So that's the reason why I'm not
I'm with
smoking
you.
weed.
Yeah.
But to everybody who out there who feel
just
like they
getting up in the morning.
can't get to know Jesus because they smoking a little bit of trees, baby, it's okay. You can know Jesus. And when the time is right, if he feel like you need to stop, he will tap you on God will come down himself and tap you on your shoulder and tell you it's time.
Right. Back in the day, I used to be out there in them streets doing some things, and I remember I went to go see this one customer that I used to see on a regular. I used to go to his crib, and I remember when I came over one particular day, he was reading the Bible, and so I thought it was odd because I'm like, okay, but we doing what we doing.
So you used to slang a little here and there.
Well, I'm just,
That's your past.
I used to sell records, you know what I'm saying? But he quoted a scripture in this process. He's like, yeah, see, because I'm looking at him as he holding the Bible because he came to the door with it. And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, whoa. He's like, yeah, man, because the Bible says it ain't what goes in the mouth that defiles a man. He said all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So that'd be $50, because I didn't care what he was talking about.
Get my money.
But I just thought it was odd he was using scriptures to justify.
And that's the thing. People
smoking some crack.
God will take somebody who you feel is such a mess and use them.
Facts.
Like, and that to me is the beauty about it. Because, like, people swear, like, these religious folks. I'm not religious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Because I feel like if you're religious, like, it will make you judge. It will make you put rules in places that it don't belong.
Right.
Like, and so I feel like God will take somebody, he will take a drug addict off the street and use them.
Yeah, because one of them, in particular, was the reason why I started having a relationship with my not born yet son. I was literally seeing him, and we just got to talking. And he was just talking about something. He mentioned something about a child. And I was like, yeah, I got I got a baby a son on the way. He's like, yeah, man, that's cool. That's what's up. Children give you a sense of responsibility, is what he said. They give you a sense of responsibility. And when he said that, it stuck. Now, at this point, she's like 7 months pregnant. For 7 months, I was ignoring her.
Oh, but when shame on you.
I mean, I own it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
you know what I'm saying? I own it.
At least you real, though, because most men won't, most little boys.
Right.
All right, little boy.
You know what I mean?
But
I was a little boy at that time, but I owned it.
You was.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a grown man now.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? And I picked up the phone. I called her. I said, hey, what you need? And it started from there.
Hey.
So, you're right. You don't know how God gonna use anybody.
Yeah. He will. And that's what the great thing about it is, if we allow, like, people could be missing out on a message from God by judging somebody.
Facts.
And that's one thing I don't want to do, is like be so judgmental that I don't even want to hear what that person is saying.
Right.
Like, God can be sending a message directly through that person that you feel is not equipped, or they are not, what's that word I'm looking for?
Qualified.
They're not qualified to deliver the message. No, boo-boo.
Yeah, exactly.
He will take them and listen and use them. And just because, they doing some strange things that you probably wouldn't be doing does not mean that they are less than. Exactly. They are not less than. So
exactly.
Love on your brother and your sister, your neighbor, your not neighbor, your enemy, whoever. And that's one of the things I'm trying to, like, really just focus on, is like just loving people, even when they dog you out.
Yeah.
Because them same people who dog you out, God will prepare a whole table for you
right
to eat
in the
front of them.
Exactly. So how has it been for you, speaking of religious folk and judging and all that kind of stuff? Not so much the style of your music, but your style. And I don't mean style in terms of your music, but
fashion.
Your fashion.
Oh, I gotta
imagine you walking up in some temple and they're like,
yeah, they like scratching the back of their neck. You know but you know what?
That's one thing for the outside event, but the church.
So I have enough common sense to know how to dress for certain events.
Right.
If I'm going to church, I'm gonna wear what I see fit in a church. But if I'm gonna be out here just doing whatever, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not saying like it's just appropriate clothing for appropriate places.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how I look at it. Like, I wear see-through shirts where you can see my bra, but that's no different than a person walking on the beach. You know what I'm saying?
What's that
and
thing
people
they cover up with the
shawl,
what's it called?
The bathing suit covers.
That thing, yeah.
Yeah, they like sheer and see-through and all that netted. Yeah, but I don't do it to entice people or to get looks from them, attention from them. I do it because that's what I want to do and that's what I want to wear, and God has not said anything to me about it, so therefore I'm gonna continue to do it. And if you don't like it or if you have a problem with it, that is your problem.
Facts.
Not mine. So that's really how I look at it.
And that's mostly what the case be when people have an issue. Now, granted, sometimes there may be, hey, listen, I feel you, but maybe not here, type of thing. I get that. And then sometimes it's that they hating because they wish they could.
They wish they could, or they don't have the balls to do it.
Right, basically.
So, did I say balls?
I don't know.
That's okay.
the gonads.
Hey, sometimes, that happens. But, yeah, so, like, my whole thing is just, why are you worried about me?
Yeah.
Why are you worried about me? And people have turned me down because of my fashion. And I don't care.
You saying turn me down, like performances
music,
and whatever.
Yeah, and I don't care.
That's interesting.
Because guess what? is your loss, my gain, somebody else's gain.
I'm gonna be bringing these hits up in here.
Because guess what? What you don't understand is not meant for you, maybe.
Yeah,
it's
that.
probably meant for this person back there. So I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I don't worry about it.
Yeah, because there's a group of people who will draw to you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Who otherwise wouldn't have been like, I ain't doing that church thing or
Yep.
Jesus
and there are a lot of
thing.
people who believe in Jesus, who believe in God, who have faith, but they don't step foot in the church because they feel like a church is judgmental. And really, honestly, I would hate to say it, going to church sometimes, but I don't see it as necessary. You don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God.
No, that's true.
You don't have to. And that's one of the things that people don't understand. You can have a relationship sitting on your back porch as long as you reading that word and you getting fed spiritually, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to church.
Yeah. And speaking of fashion, New You Boutique. What's that all about? You got a fashion.
So I have a clothing
line.
Well, not clothing line. I just sell clothes.
Okay.
And just looks for Miss Day.
That's what's it lives online, or is it got a brick and mortar?
It's online. I don't want no permanent location. Per se. I like the online thing.
Okay.
And all the clothes that I like to get quality stuff. So like a lot of times you see boutiques and they don't have quality stuff. You see the picture, but it's not like the picture. So I model all my stuff, or I have my friends model it, just so people can really see what they're getting.
What it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you buy these clothes and then you get it and they bamboozled you. And I don't want to be like that. And if it's not right, I'm sending it back to the vendor because I don't got time.
So you're not a Fashion Nova shopper? Or you rock Fashion
Nova?
Okay.
I love their jeans.
Because I can say if you like Cardi B, then you like Fashion Nova because she shouts them out.
I ain't even ever tried none of her clothes though.
But does she wear Fashion Nova?
She actually has a line with them. She has two lines they came out with them. But I don't really even shop with them anymore because they slacking on they mailing and all of that.
COVID has slowed stuff down though.
It ain't even that. It was before COVID. They're messing up orders, telling people, they got stuff, telling people they got stuff, and then next thing you know, 5 seconds later your order come, or a couple days later your order come, and then they send you an email. Oh, we didn't have such and such, so we're gonna give you credit. No, how about giving my money back? Because I ain't asked for credit. What if there's nothing else on the
credit?
Exactly. So I ain't like that. They did that to us about two, 3 times, right? And yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. Enough. Do better, Fashion Nova.
That's funny.
Oh, they got in trouble. Good.
Oh, they did?
They got in trouble for just giving out credit, so they have to turn around and give folks money. They refund our money, too.
Oh, well, they refunded our money. Well, I'm clueless because my husband does my shopping because I don't have the patience. I shop for my boutique. Well, we shop together, but I don't have the patience. I don't even like going in stores. Like I don't like zero patience because it's like everything is everywhere.
I don't like going in malls. I don't mind going into a store. I don't like going into the mall.
Yeah, no. And I can't stand Lenox Mall. Everything is everywhere. I will not follow the hype.
I'm thinking South Lake or something. You know what I mean?
I love South Lake. I love South DeKalb, Greenbrier. I love all the hood malls. Find me in the hood malls. Period. I'm not going to no Lenox, no Phipps.
Right.
I ain't going there. That's not me.
So the music you have out right now, Walk, you just did was that the video you just shot? Was that the one that you were shooting?
Yeah, and the lights went out.
When the power went out?
Coronavirus.
Yeah, I wanted to see what was popping that day too, because I was like, oh, okay, because I know Ray Knowledge and you co-host a radio show too, right?
It's on Dash Network. And it's called New Music Sunday Review, and I'm co-host with the host, Mr. CSA 2K.
Yeah.
And it's a urban gospel station.
Yeah.
Number 1.
I met him. Well, when I met him, he was Terrell. Was that how I'm pronouncing that right? Name. That's when I met him there. I actually met him in the Walmart parking lot. And we kicked it there. We kicked it out there for like a couple of hours.
Oh, wow.
And we just became cool. He's been a guest on the show. So every time we run into each other, it's always love.
Y'all need to check my show out.
I
got my own segment, Unapologetically Me on there. So
where
I go
about?
in.
What you saying?
Oh, I just
give
say
me
what
an
I
example
feel.
of what was something you
Last
went in
week
on.
I talked about, CHH and how there's a lot of fake people in the CHH and how they need to stop this shenanigans.
Did you say shenanigans?
I do. That's
Okay.
my word.
That's your
my
word?
favorite word.
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
Okay, that's what's up.
It's really an alternative word.
That's what I said. Did you say shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
All right, got you.
But yeah, so like I just talk about a lot of different stuff. It's just unapologetically me. It's real
I'm
raw.
about to when does it come on?
10 Sunday.
10 p.m. on Sunday Eastern.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Eastern time on Sundays.
Yeah, Sunday.
I'm going to have to check it out. That's on the Dash radio, right?
Yeah. But if you go on our Instagram New Music Sunday Review, the link is in the bio always.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll be able to
and
find
it'll tell you which show we're on. You can always go back and look at the other shows. Like
right.
Yeah. It's a radio show / podcast.
Yeah. That's what's up. And so the music that's out right now is Walk.
Yes, Walk.
Got that today's flavor. Today's
Yes, that's
sound.
right.
It's popping.
It's me. It's about your walk. Your walk with Christ.
I'm trying to get the hook in my head, back in my head. I had it in my head and I was going to spit it. But
I ain't changing who I am, not
go.
me. I ain't flexing for the gram, not me. They just trying to get the bag like me. Walk with Jesus, Louis V on my feet. Walk.
Cheer. That's what's up. Where that song come from? What inspired that song?
My walk, me. I wanted something that was gonna come out and represent me, and I feel like it represent me well because I'm not changing who I am to satisfy whoever.
Right.
I'm not gonna be flexing on the gram all the time. Showing everything I got. Oh, I got this, and this. No, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm real raw and just.
You don't have a lot of pictures on your gram, do you? I don't think you have a lot of pictures.
I changed all my pictures just because I was getting ready for my single. And normally when you get ready for your single, you clear your Instagram and just.
How do you clear? Because I got too many pictures.
Archive.
What do you do? Like, how do you do that? I'm gonna have to do that because I've been looking at people.
To say archive.
I know they had like 500 pictures and now they got 2. Like, how do they do that so quick?
You archive it.
Archive it.
Archive.
I was gonna go with your flow. We go archive it.
Hey, it's spelled archive,
right.
but
that's the new segment called archive.
But you archive it. So all my photos are archived, and I put on there what I want on there, and I'm constantly trying to update. My Instagram. I'm trying to be better at it.
Better at being on it.
I'm not a social media person. I'm more of a lurker. I like to go on there for laughs,
right,
and see
what
what's
they
popping,
doing,
and then that's it. I don't really like to show my life. I'm kind of private.
People, matter of fact, I just had a conversation with someone last week, 2 weeks ago, and she was saying about me. She's like, you don't put enough personal stuff on your page. And I'm like,
you got to be personal for your supporters. I don't like to call people
I get it,
fans.
but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't wanna. Maybe that's it.
It's either you wanna swim or sink, though.
That's facts.
Like, which one you want?
I think I'm just doing this.
You floating,
I'm floating,
You floating.
Doing a doggy paddle right now.
You don't want to stand still. You want to move.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so I gotta show me walking down the street and all that kind of stuff.
People like that. People love videos.
Like walking down the street.
I'm very
like, I just walk from there to there. Wasn't that cool? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like me, I'm working on my YouTube channel. Just becoming more. I used to do makeup tutorials. Okay. And then I stopped. Because one thing about me is I don't have consistency. Ooh, did I just say that?
Well, you confessed it now.
I am not consistent.
So now you're giving God something to work with now. You've admitted it.
Yeah.
That's the first step to recovery, though.
But it's the first time of me admitting it out loud.
That's what I'm saying. Words came out your mouth. So now
I am
from
not
your mouth
consistent.
to God's ears.
I ain't consistent. I ain't going to front like I am. I'm working on that.
Next year, this time, you're going to be on point like a mug watch.
I'm working on it, and I'm working on my YouTube. Now, this is where he comes into play because, you know what? I'm going to plan this.
Okay.
I ain't going to spontaneous this. I'm going to plan this.
All right.
So, I'm going to plan it, and we're going to see how far it goes.
No, I think, based on what... Oh, it looked like you're going to say something.
Cause he right there.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all see the back of my neck. These braids need to come out, but ain't nothing.
You getting the profile. That's too funny. All right, well, shoot. I wish I would have seen. I wanted to see you shooting the video, but power. I don't know what the heck happened that day. I think
You
it was
didn't want
raining
to
or
see
something.
that because that was my first video. I was like so stiff. I didn't know what I was doing. It was like I locked up, and partly because I was afraid to make the wrong body movements. Meaning,
You didn't want to go back to Pittsburgh.
no, to be honest with you, I was really just thinking like if I pop my hip too much, these Christian
That's
folks
what I'm
gonna be
saying.
looking
You
at
didn't
me
wanna-
crazy. No, for real. Like, and it was just like, you know, I was, and then after
You got
a
to
while,
do the holy dance or whatever that is.
After a while, I was thankful for COVID and how everything turned out because then when
Okay.
I came back,
You
I was
mean
like,
that you got it? You
don't
mean?
care. I'ma do me.
So when you got COVID, did it shut you down for like? Oh, I know you had to quarantine, but
yeah.
did it like lay you down though?
Yeah, it shut us down. Shut all of us down.
No, but I'm talking about you. Like, personally, were you sick from it, or you didn't
Yeah.
have any symptoms or anything?
Oh yeah, I got sick probably like a month after it came out. 2 months? What was it? I don't know, somewhere around that. But we was shut down for a minute before I got sick, and it shut a couple of us down. Like it was, that thing is contagious.
Yeah, I know that's weird though. That because
It's
they were
so
saying social
contagious.
distance and being away from people. Like,
That
but you
don't work.
always around people.
That
Like,
don't work. I
you'd
think
have to
it's
literally
in the
stay
air,
in your
to
house.
be honest with you.
But
I
they just
think it's
came
in
out with
the
a
air.
report saying that COVID-19 is airborne.
It is.
I'm like,
because
hasn't it always
I really, me and my friend were like so far apart, and she still caught it.
Really? You mean far apart, meaning it's in social
Like
distancing?
we were like, she was on the other couch and I was on the other couch, and she still caught it.
Oh, she was bold enough to come over still.
Well, we weren't even sure if I had it or not. I
Ah.
was telling my husband, he was in denial. He was like, "No, you don't got it. You don't got it." He was like, "Give me a kiss."
Now I
I'm
got
like,
it.
"Now you gonna get it."
Right.
And Lord behold, we had it.
Shut down the whole house.
Yep.
Wow.
But I had it worse than him. He was only shut down for a couple days.
He didn't get it?
Well, he didn't show any symptoms.
Okay, cool.
But he was definitely, he always up in my face.
Yeah.
Giving me love, kissing on me.
Right.
So, well, I'm pretty sure he probably had it. He never got tested for it because he never showed any symptoms. But he could be a carrier.
and I always say, once you go through the 2-week, 14-day quarantine, what's supposed to happen after that anyway? What did you do? Just walk outside? I'm like, okay,
Yep.
off to
pretty
work I
much.
go. You know what I'm saying?
We was
You know what I'm saying?
good. So I stayed down for 2 weeks. He was only a couple days. Yeah, I completely lost all of my taste and smell.
Oh, so that did happen.
Yeah, it did. It came out of nowhere. It came after the sickness, though. Like, it was
Wow.
weird. It was like a weird order. Like, you would have thought you would have lost your taste and smell in the beginning,
During
but
it.
no,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
came
yeah.
like during smack dead in the middle. And like, I was eating, what was that? A salad?
Now, you ain't put no salt in this?
Was I eating a salad? I was eating a salad and I put my honey mustard on there. And I was like, this some bogus honey mustard.
pouring
What's
more
going
on
on?
it.
Let's see what's going on in here.
Uh-huh.
Now, I know I ain't crazy. Oh my gosh, I lost my taste. I can't taste anything. So I
Wow.
started drinking everything like, yo, I can't taste anything. Like, what is going on? I can't smell nothing.
Wow.
Like, I'm like, yo, what's happening? So then it was like, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
it lasted for like 4 or 5 days. I was like, yo, this is
Sheesh.
crazy. I didn't want to eat anything.
Yeah.
Because who wants to eat something that just
Bland, you
tastes like
can't taste
nothing?
it. Yeah.
Like,
That's crazy.
So,
To a walk? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I was peeped it. Yeah, matter of fact, I was watching it before you came in. Yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah.
And then I saw the live of Save. What is it called?
Save Not Soft.
Not Soft. Yeah. What's that about? Like, I still got these hands. Is what you saying? Look here, Erie, Pennsylvania.
Ooh,
I still got
Lord
these
Jesus.
hands.
No, it just means, I mean, it could mean that. It does mean that in some instance, like I'm saved, but don't push me too
Right.
far now, because I'm saved, but I ain't never been soft.
Right,
you know?
right.
It more so means that like the restraint is really in your faith and your walk.
Right.
So you might really want to bust somebody over the head, but you like, nah, I know that ain't right. So, but don't get it messed up.
Right. Don't get it twisted. Well, Tupac said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
Right.
Period. Because people love to test the Christian folk. Like, oh, she ain't going to do nothing. Nah, come on, square up with me.
Can't we all just show love and get along? You know what I'm
I
saying?
got these hands too.
I'll take these things right off. Oh, that's got to hurt.
No, it don't hurt. You just pop them off right in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Ready for war.
I don't know. I can feel like my nails hurt already.
Yeah, you got once you just, no, they don't hurt.
How do you write with that thing?
That's a difficult task.
Yeah, or type.
Typing is easy.
But I seem like you would have to feel what you like.
Nah, once you memorize the keys, it's like.
Okay, yeah. That's fun. You know what? When you was doing that, it reminded me of those videos that those people make where they just making them sounds.
Yeah.
It's a name for it too, but yeah, people make money off of that.
Yeah, I love that.
People make a lot of money doing that. It's I forgot the name, but this is definitely a thing.
And the nails sound so good on the keyboard.
And they scratch it.
You got
the mic and all that weird stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, don't stop that record. Slow down on the scratching.
I love hearing heels go. I love stuff like that. It's so weird. I love the smell of gas.
Really?
That's so weird. I would literally. I don't think you're
alone on that. I think there's people who actually like the smell of like that, like gasoline. Because we are talking about gasoline, right?
Yeah, gas.
We'll be clear here.
Gasoline, car gas. Right. I love that smell. It smells so good.
That's weird.
I love the smell of marijuana. It smells so good. Like,
well,
I don't want to smoke
on the strand.
I just love it.
It gotta depend on which one.
It smells good to me. Like, what else?
Because I like certain strands or whatever it is. I like the smell of it too.
Yes, they smell good.
Yeah, I mean I don't smoke it because
I don't smoke it, but I love to sit there and smell it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You sitting there smelling, you might start getting.
You might get a contact.
Yeah, you like,
I don't get
I promise.
You gotta you gotta be in a confined space
to but
if you just outside or
like trying to get a whiff.
Yeah,
that
smells good. But I'm so weird. I play with hair. Like I love to twist hair.
You mean like somebody else's hair?
Yeah, like I used to play with my mama's hair.
When I was in elementary school, there was one of my classmates. I think he was in like a 4th or 5th grade. He used to sit, and the person sitting next to him, a girl used to let him do it. And he would just sit there and twist like this little piece right here and suck his thumb. It was the weird. No, he just suck his tongue and go like that, and just be like this.
Yeah,
like that is the weirdest thing.
But it's like I forgot what they call it. I did a class in psychology where they tell you it's something fine motor skills or something like that, something that hasn't been fully developed while you were in the wound or whatever, something like that.
Okay.
Because my son used to suck his thumb. I don't know how he stopped. Yo, this child of mine has such a strong mind. Mm-hmm. And this just proves the power of the mind is like so strong. Like he was like 4 years old when he stopped sucking his thumb.
Okay.
And all because he wanted to not mess up his teeth. The dentist took one dentist appointment.
Really?
And the dentist was like, yeah, you're going to mess your teeth up. Like,
you're going to
have to get braces. He was like, oh, no.
He's like, oh,
no, I'm not going to suck my thumb. I'm not going to suck my thumb. And it was like a couple times that we had to remind him, but he was like, oh, yeah, sorry, Mom.
Right.
And then next thing you know, we just looked around. He was not sucking his thumb.
Yeah, because some people get get buck teeth.
Yeah.
That like pushes it forward. Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how? This is a blessing because his daughter sucked her thumb and she needed braces.
That's what I'm saying,
those things are costly.
Mm-hmm. I knew somebody who got it was like these spikes put across their tongue. It was somehow mounted to their teeth so that they couldn't put their thumb in it, but they did it anyway.
Yeah,
they just worked a way around it.
We tried so much before that. We tried to put stuff on his thumb.
No, hot sauce.
Whoa, it wasn't working, but that dentist appointment worked.
So he just
I don't know what
the
dentist said to him, but she was just like, next thing you know, he come back from getting his little x-rays on his teeth, and then she was like, I talked to him. I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it really worked.
Wow.
Thank you, dentist.
That is too funny. So, Miss Day, how can people find you, find your music? What's next? You know, because I know COVID has kind of shut things down, but y'all got something's coming up.
Yes, October 30th is the concert. I don't know the details because I'm a manager,
Right.
hubbager.
Something coming up on the 30th. Can it go to your page? They can see it on your. It's not advertised
It's
yet.
not
Okay.
advertised.
It's gonna be pre-recorded.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah,
Can't put on TV.
yeah, we'll let you know
Gotcha.
when it drops. But
Okay,
my next
there we go.
single,
Okay.
Bad, featuring 1KP Sun,
Okay.
will be dropping soon. Yeah,
I think he has a show over
working
there
on
too,
it.
don't he? Over it. He just got a show, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. See, I lurk too. I watch
Oh.
stuff from a distance because I used to be in the CHH thing, but
Yeah, I'm trying to
I move a
get
little
out
different
of it.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm moving a little different too, so I'm with you on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause no,
Yeah.
it's not for me. But
She's an artist that is a Christian.
Yeah. No,
that's right.
Cool.
You
I
don't
mean, I
say
think
you don't say they're a Christian carpenter. They're a Christian
I'm gonna come bless
mechanic.
your room as I lay
Christian
down this carpet.
mechanic.
Yeah.
You don't say that. So why you got to put labels on the music?
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Stop
disagree.
putting labels.
You know.
I think the lane that she's trying to be in is more like the NF.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I love how
I like
NF does it.
yeah.
Yeah, he's fired. He didn't even put no label on
Gotcha.
himself, and
Yeah.
he did it.
Getting
like,
it, yeah.
Period. Like, stop putting labels on yourself.
Right.
Stop. Just stop.
Yeah, I feel you.
When you label yourself, you completely
You
you
kinda
take
limit
away
yourself.
from yourself.
Yeah.
So stop labeling yourself. I'm Day with no label.
When we started the show, the radio show has been since 2006. It was Honor and Glory Radio. We ran Honor and Glory Radio on terrestrial radio until 2011, the end of 2011. And when we came back, I said, let's change the name because people that I want to talk to,
They can't tune in because they automatically gonna see the name and
they
be like,
keep
"Woo."
looking at it and be like, is this a Christian show? And they're like, dang, I want that guest. So I changed it to G Wade Radio Show. And then
That's
we got
facts.
way more.
Like, even,
yeah.
like
But now
I-
we G Wade podcast, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on a show too. Like my yeah, it's
I
me
can
and
see
the
you
ladies.
doing a show. Yeah, I can see that.
Me and the ladies.
You gonna do it over there at Dash?
No, I mean maybe they might pick it up for as a podcast or something.
Yeah.
But I'm more so working on like actual television.
Okay.
Like I want it to be more so like in a comfort, like sort of. You ever watch Red Table Talk?
I've seen some pieces of it, clips.
Like that merged with Cousins. We Are Cousins with Megan Good and her cousin and her sister.
Oh, I've never seen it.
Yes, Cousins.
Okay.
So I'm merging all of those, and I want to do something like that with the ladies.
Okay.
So
I'm going to look up Cousins. I have not heard of that. Dope.
Yeah,
Because her
it's pretty
sister's an
dope.
actor, too. I don't know if a lot of people know that.
Yeah,
Megan
Lamaya Good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's
I
up.
love them.
Well, Miss Day, I certainly appreciate you coming through and
Thank you.
sharing your world with us right here on G Wade Podcast. Like I said,
Make sure y'all link with me.
Yeah,
Make
man.
sure y'all follow me.
Yeah.
On Instagram, all social media. Oh yeah, I'm down with the TikTok too. So if y'all want a little comedy, y'all can come on.
You be doing that?
Yeah, I love my TikTok.
I don't know how to do TikTok.
I'm about to start doing acting. Forget this. Like I'm about to start going into acting. Do it all. Why
not?
Why God give me all these talents? Like I need to just put them to use.
Right.
Like I did hair, makeup, everything. Like I need to just use everything I
Yeah,
got.
man.
Period.
Get busy.
Yeah. So make sure y'all follow me at Miss Day, MSDAY_. That's on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. That's it.
Right.
I'm about to make me an OnlyFans too.
Uh-oh.
For the
Well,
Lord.
You know, they started off one way, but OnlyFans kind of
Yep, they
changed
doing
up a bit
everything now. Yep.
Yo, when I heard I forgot the girl's name, that she made like $1 million in like a couple of
Yep.
hours.
Yeah.
I was like,
Imagine
I'm about to take my
8,000
shirt off.
people. Imagine I got like over 8,000 followers.
right.
Almost 9,000 followers,
This
right?
is on.
Both TikTok and Instagram. But
Okay.
they're all different. So TikTok
Okay,
has
got
a
you.
different setup, 8,000. So combined would be like 16,000 followers.
Right.
So imagine all of them paying $5 a month.
You got to give them that exclusive content. What would you give them, like behind the scenes,
I
video
don't know.
shoot type
I'm
stuff? You in
figuring
the
that
kitchen
out.
cooking?
Yep, I'm figuring it out. So it's like a YouTube channel, but
Okay.
mini clips.
I don't know what I would show people. I don't know what I would do. I have no clue. I don't even do it on Instagram, so I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do either, but I'm gonna do it behind the scenes photo shoots. What you want to see? What y'all want to see? Like,
Right.
I mean, just now,
Right.
keep it PG now. PG.
Like relax. You know what I'm
Relax
saying?
a little
You know what I'm
bit.
saying?
But shoot, hey, listen, if they can do it, why can't I do it?
Yeah,
show
I
you my
feel you.
workouts, show you how I eat, how I cook, what you want to see.
You want a healthy-
conversations with me and my husband.
Oh, that'd be
what you wanna
good.
see.
I think stuff like that is
yeah.
what people don't see. That
No
fly on the wall
limits.
type stuff. Yeah.
We don't got no limits. We not limited ourselves. Stop limiting yourself. No box.
No
we
box.
outside the box.
No box productions. That's
Yeah,
what.
no box productions. That's fact. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Hey,
good one.
you
That's
know
good.
what
I'm
I'm
have to write that
saying?
down.
Give me 20%.
20%. All right.
My finder's fee.
20%.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right.
That's what's up. Miss Day _ on all social media. MSDAY _
all social media platforms. I am not the best, but I promise you by the end of this month,
She gonna
I'm
get her
be up
consistent
there.
up.
That's
She
fact.
about to get her consistency up.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, because you've already said it. You confessed it. It came out. I heard you. We got it on tape now.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to.
That's right.
And he gonna hold you to it.
Yep.
That's what's up. It's your boy G-Way holding it down. G-Way Podcast, kicking it alongside with my man Deacon Dirty. You can find us on the Thinking Out Loud Network at thinkingoutloudnetwork.com.
That's right.
The G-Wade Podcast.
The G-Wade Podcast.
Bringing you the cool interviews,
The hot topics, and all that other crap.
The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.